Welcome back. We're back, guys.
Back with
it's
another banger.
you know what? We're back again with another. I mean, you get the point. We're
Another
back
banger.
again with another show. Are not happy with the way things, with the way our matches went. Of course, yesterday we had an unsuccessful hit watch because Arsenal won, but at the end of the day, we take it for what
Mm,
it is. They were a good side, especially in the second half. They played very
mm,
well and they ended up getting the win over Newcastle. The quality is just you just have to say the truth for what it is. The quality was just there. So
yeah.
it was a good game. Let's start with Arsenal. Like SSB, welcome to the stream. Let's start with Arsenal. What did we see from the Arsenal game that we will say good? Arteta, keep on doing this. What did we see?
First of all, Arsenal started well. The
Mm-hmm.
issue is they could not score.
Yeah.
Refereeing decisions went against them.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get? But now there was now an issue of the change Ateta made. Do you get? The changes were just bizarre. Do
Mm-hmm.
you get? But later on, when he brought in Odegaard, he brought in Mars Lewis Kelly, that
Mm-hmm.
changed it. He changed it back to what it was before. Right.
Okay.
But we clearly I wish that Eze scored a goal yesterday. Like throughout the stream, I was saying if Eze scores a goal, Odegaard is done. He should look for another club. Do you get? But the performance from Eze, what we saw from Eze, he gave like he tried to score like 3 times, right? He had like some good passes as a 10. Odegaard had one. I think that one even led to the goal. Was it the one that led to the goal? I think so.
It was in
If
that
I'm
kind of
not
it was in the sequence
second
of
goal.
play that ended up
Yeah,
leading to goal or something,
yeah,
or
I think so. I
leading
think
to a
so. I
corner that
can't
led to
remember.
goal. I can't really
But
remember.
you
Yeah.
could clearly see the difference. That number 10, Odegaard is the one holding us now back. The manager is holding us now back. This club
But
should have
Odegaard
won
is
a
when the
trophy
Odegaard
since.
came on that it felt like maybe something changed.
He's
Don't
not
you
he's
I
not
mean
no,
something changed
no.
when Odegaard
Point of
came?
point. They were doing well before Odegaard came. They went backward when he's putting this his 3-man DM inside. Then it returned and became better when they removed Zubimendi. Merino talked back. Do you get what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
Odegaard started playing 10, then Eze went wide. Do you get what I'm
SSB
saying?
saying Odegaard
So
as a 10 doesn't work, but as an 8 does. So maybe and I said it on the stream
maybe,
too as well. I said
maybe,
it yesterday.
maybe
Maybe Odegaard as an 8, Eze as a 10. Do you think Odegaard and Eze playing together will bring even more creativity to that midfield? Or they might be exposed in a sense. Imagine playing Declan Rice, Odegaard, Eze in the middle. Declan Rice can be like the
Ode-
4, Odegaard as
yeah.
8, and Eze as a 10. Like a 4-3-3 with Eze and Odegaard. Especially
If it's
against
for
smaller teams, they could really beat smaller teams like that. Smaller teams when you need to break up their low block and stuff. You can use Odegaard and Eze together.
as if you are using a 4-3-3.
Yeah, in a 4-3-3. That's what I'm saying. In a 4-3.
4-3-3, you probably have Rice, then you have Zubimendi or you have Rice and Odegaard playing as an 8. Zubimendi sits. Is that what you are saying?
No,
Then
that's not what
maybe Eze. What are you saying?
I'm saying. Declan Rice, Eze,
Mhm.
and Odegaard. That's midfield.
Oh, in the midfield 3.
Yes. Or what
If
do you
you want
think?
to go full on attacking,
Yeah, at some point in
and
the game,
attack
you want
your
to go
opponent,
full on
use it.
attacking.
You
Like,
can do
like I'm
that.
thinking
That's
like in like
fine.
a because that's what really unlocked Newcastle. If you think about it, right? The fact that Odegaard
Mm,
came on, it's just added
mm,
extra creativity with having Odegaard and Eze
mm,
on the pitch. So I'm just
yeah.
thinking like against a low block.
Merino,
Exactly. That's what I mean.
like
That's what I mean.
yeah.
SSB against a low block team, you play
Mm.
Rice, Odegaard, and Eze. You might really unlock, especially teams that are sitting back. You
Really
can really unlock
attacking.
stuff.
You have
But
several
a team like
options.
a
Yeah.
team like Crystal Palace now, I mean, still dangerous side. But you get my point. Like you're in the second half, you're trying to get a goal, nothing is
Yeah.
happening. You remove Zubimendi, you bring in Odegaard. You have Odegaard, Eze,
Mm.
Declan Rice. Declan Rice will just drop deep to help you. Or you guys don't think so? No, 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 not as a start, not as a start, not as a start. That's why I said second half. Not as a start. As a start is dangerous because you might be exposed because you're not sure if Odegaard can play that box to box well.
If it's full on attacking, yes.
Mm.
But the thing you should be careful about is you are not your ability to win the ball in the middle has reduced,
Matters too. Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Has with Odegaard. Eze can win balls, but he can win balls, he can track back, but he's not really built solely for that, right?
Yeah.
He can do it, but Odegaard can do it, but not as much as maybe you have like a Zubimendi.
Yeah.
That's what he does. That's his bread and butter. Rice, that's his bread and butter, right? So that's why Ateta feels safer using at least two. He actually feels safer using three, but the three
Mm.
is not working. It's
The three
stopping them
doesn't
from
bring
scoring,
them much.
right?
Yeah.
So it's better to keep a balance where you
Mhm.
have people that can win, but at the same time, you are not stopping the attack from going,
Mhm.
right? Unleashing themselves. And yeah, but I think for now, Odegaard should come from the bench. I know Arsenal fans might disagree and say, oh, Odegaard is the captain. Brother, captains come and go.
Mhm.
Captains come and go. If it's that Odegaard will sit on the bench and let Arsenal win this title and let us
Mhm.
all have peace. Let them do it and let's move on. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's
I
what
get what
I
you're
think,
saying.
anyways.
Yeah. It's similar to what SSB saying, like only play one of Zubimendi or Merino,
Of
not both
Zubimendi
of
and
them.
Merino,
Yeah,
exactly,
because playing
exactly.
all that, playing three DMs just does not make sense.
But you
But
know,
Merino looks
but
dangerous going forward. Though.
yes, he offers
Merino is the
something.
one that scored
Exactly,
the goal.
exactly.
Gyökeres
Yeah.
wasn't really doing much. Are we going to get to a point when we see Gyökeres like benched, or would Arsenal fans be pissed?
No, no, you can't bench Gyökeres. Yesterday, you saw the balls I was getting to him.
Yeah, fair enough.
He was decent yesterday. I feel like all the ma- all the
Yeah.
big games Gyökeres has played, this is his
Mhm.
best. That yesterday was his
Yeah,
best
yesterday
performance.
was, especially the
The
first half.
balls,
The first
yes,
half
the
was
balls
really, really
getting to
good.
him,
The first
right?
half was really
So
good. ABC Waneri Saka is a fantastic combo for us now. Waneri Saka. So Waneri on one side, Saka on the other side, and then Easy in the 10th position. Mm. It was Trossard. Trossard was on the left.
Trossard, it was
Trossard
Trossard,
was on the
and
left. Trossard was on the left.
Trossard
Yeah.
stayed to the end, right? Feels like Trossard stayed till the end.
Did he stay to the
Oh no, no, no!
Martinelli
They
didn't
removed
come
him
on?
and brought in Waneri.
Oh, really? They
They
removed him and brought in Waneri. Let me
they
see.
removed Calafiori and brought in Martinelli. Remember, you had Trossard, you had
Then who came in?
Martinelli
Who did
in
Skelly
the
come in
pitch.
for? Because I know Skelly, Miles Lewis
Kelly
Skelly
came
came
in
into us. Who did?
for Trossard. I think it's for Trossard. I think it's for Trossard. I think it's for Trossard. He came in for Trossard.
Okay, okay. Yeah. I'm just trying to see, like, I was trying to go back to the match to see what subs were made, just to get a very good
Yeah.
idea. But yeah, Trossard came off, Zubimendi came off,
Mm.
Saka came off, and Calafiori came off in that game. So let me see. Skelly came in for Trossard.
Yes, towards the end.
Calafiori
That's
came
when he
in
was trying
for
to correct it.
Calafiori
Martinelli.
came out and
Martinelli came in
Merino
for
came in. Calafiori came out,
okay.
Merino came in. Saka came out and Martinelli came in.
Okay, and
Those were the
Martinelli.
subs.
Okay.
Yeah, Waneri didn't play. He didn't play in the game. Oh wait, yeah, but Waneri didn't play in the game because Mosquera came off and then Saliba came on, or
Mm.
Zubimendi came off and then Odegaard came on. So
Came on.
Waneri didn't play that game. So it
Trossard,
was a
yes.
very good it was a very good first half. It was a very good first half, especially when they were going long, and the balls that were going long were it was reaching
Gyökeres, trying to
Gyökeres
win it.
on the wings,
Yeah.
either on the
He
left
was
or on
winning
the
first
right.
balls.
He
Yeah,
was winning
yeah.
those balls well, and they looked dangerous because immediately he gets the ball, Eze is just right beside him.
Mm.
So he gets the ball,
Yeah,
gives it to
yeah.
Eze, and he can make the run, and Eze can find him back. That's actually very smart. And with the way they were playing, they kind of were the better side. They should have gotten that penalty. That should have been a penalty. The game should have
Yeah.
ended up being 3-1, if I'm being honest. The game should
Oh.
have ended up being 3-1.
Mark Clattenburg was angry
Saka
with
is not fit.
Howard Webb.
He said Saka is not fit. He started off well, then looked like he gassed out. Yeah, Saka is not fully fit. I don't think
Can't
so.
play
So can
90
Arsenal win the
minutes.
league? Like
Mm.
momentum is swinging. I mean, they have the momentum right now, and the pressure is on for Liverpool because we're playing Galatasaray away. We'll talk about that game coming up, and then after Galatasaray,
Mm.
we'll play that game tomorrow, and then we come
Play
back.
Chelsea.
Eza is not traveling for the Galatasaray game because he experienced a knock, and
Mm.
then we play on the weekend. play Chelsea.
Mm,
That's not an easy game. But there's already a lot of pressure there. I see Arsenal winning their
mm.
game. I think wait first. Arsenal is playing West Ham, right? Arsenal is playing. Is it West Ham? I think West Ham at the
That
Emirates. If
Nuno's
I'm not,
the Nuno's West Ham I watched today is different. We can
it
talk
will not make
about
a
that game.
difference. It will not make a
Okay, if you
difference.
say, if you say,
I still see Arsenal winning that one. I don't think it will
okay,
make much of a difference.
true,
I,
true,
I don't
true,
think
but we see.
that's. Let me see. Oh no, Arsenal is not. No. Arsenal. Give me one
Crystal
second, guys.
Palace.
Yeah, West Ham.
Is
I
it
just wanted to
Crystal
confirm it's West
Palace?
Ham. It's West Ham.
Okay, okay.
So Arsenal, they're playing
Yeah.
West Ham at the Emirates. They should be winning that game. Or if they drop points in that game and they get a draw, that's good for us,
And,
right? Because that Chelsea game, I'm expecting us to either draw that game or maybe Liverpool
or
get a
win.
win. But it's not going to be an easy game. But yeah, talking
I
about who's
like
going
how
to win the
Liverpool
league,
I like how Liverpool fans are so bold these days. They are
why should we
bold.
not
Is
be bold?
Maresca
No.
is Mare let me tell you one simple statistics.
Okay.
Maresca has lost. I know we are, like, I criticize Maresca, we're all criticizing him. But I watched his press conference, was he yesterday today? And he's kind of admitting, which is good. When you admit something, your how do I say it now, your faults,
Mm,
there
mm,
is room for improvement. It means that you are working on it, which is what we want to see. I'm happy. I was so happy when he said one of the things I need to fix with myself is
mm.
I could have done better with the subs when we got red card, especially in the Man U and Brighton game. See, I'm happy with that. First of all, he's owned it. The next step now is solution. Now he said, oh, in the last 6 months, Chelsea has lost 6 games or 5 games. I
Mm-hmm.
think five. We've lost 5 games. Out of those five,
Mm-hmm.
4 of them has been when we got red card.
Mm,
Newcastle, Flamingo, Brighton, Man U. So he's not saying, oh, it's something I need to work on. When is new to me. When we get red card, the way I respond, do you
mm-hmm.
get? I'm working on it. So that is good. Do you get what I'm saying? But it's not. We've lost 5 games in the last 6 months. The one that we genuinely lost and we were outplayed completely was Bayern Munich. Do you get? But at the same time, there were still the same issues in even those games we got red card. There were still some same issues there, which was we're giving out chances, we're making mistakes. So yeah, we
But
can move on.
That Bayern Munich game is also like an outlier because you guys have never
Mm.
really beaten Bayern Munich, right? So it's like you can't
Exactly.
really
We've
count
never
that
won there.
game. You've never won.
Even
They kind
Man,
of
even Man U is terrible ground for us, right? So
yeah,
yeah,
yes. Ikeda said, "Slot stupid. I know too.
we played for
I
this thing.
too know
Yeah.
stupid. I too know tactics are destroying the team. In the end, the bout fraud shifts the blame to Frimpong for the loss when we are lucky not to be 6 goals down in the first half. Slot is ruining us. Come on, Ikena. It's too soon. It's too soon for you to be saying that kind of thing, bro. Like,
Oh
listen,
my
I
God.
don't think he's
But
ruining us. I know. I understand that
I
the
saw the
first
press
half
conference
he
when you
should
blame
not
the
have been
player. You should not have
the
blamed someone.
he
Do you
should not
understand?
blame anybody. And the first
Yeah.
half, he should not have used that experimental tactics he was trying to do of the 4-2-2-2 or whatever version of that he was trying with Vets of the left and then Sobos and Mark and then. But you have to think about it. Think about it this way. Arsenal were able to break down Newcastle's low block because they had 2 10s on the pitch. Slot is not
Who were
stupid
the
for
two
trying to
tests?
10. Odegaard and Eze. Slot is not stupid for trying two
Okay, yeah.
tens on the pitch, guys. He's not stupid
Mm.
for doing that. He
Who were
thought
the two
that extra
tests? Who were the two tests?
Florian Wirtz and Soboslai,
Don't call
both of
Florian
them.
Wirtz. Playing with in your team now, playing with Florian Wirtz is like playing one man down or half man down. He's not giving you guys
Yeah,
full.
but it's 2 10s. That does not still change the fact of what
Okay,
I'm saying.
true,
It's still
true,
two
true, true,
tens.
true. It's two
No, his
tens. Yeah.
capability, yes, is not up, but the idea from the coach is 2 10s,
Mm.
and I'm trying to use. He's playing like as a 10. You're saying Superstar is not a 10, but he is a 10. If you think about it, like that's the point. He's a 10 that can play. He can play
He's
as a
been
10, he
playing
can play
as
as an
a
8.
10 before
He has
Wits
been playing
came.
as a 10 before Vitz
Right?
came. Superstar is a 10, he can play as an 8, and he can play. Of course, we just recently see that he can play right back position too as well. So that's the idea. Have with Sobostai and Florian, where Florian will tuck in and Kekes will overlap. You get what I'm saying? Kekes will just overlap in left wing, and he thought to make a difference because
Mm.
Crystal Palace use their wing backs a lot. So he was thinking of, I don't know what he was thinking of, to
Oh,
be honest. I don't want to defend him too much, but you can almost see where he was trying to go with that idea, but it just did not work. So I
I
insist
agree with
Slot
what
is ruining the
Ikena just
team.
said.
Havertz is a useless player.
Wheat,
I
wheat
don't agree that
especially.
Slot is ruining the team. I don't
No,
think
no, not
Slot is
slot,
ruining the
not
team. That
slot.
one
I
I don't
mean
agree
wheat,
with.
wheat. I said wheat.
Oh, yeah, say
Wheat
Woods is a
himself should
useless
be on the
player. Why
bench.
constantly forcing
Be
Woods
on
down
the
out?
bench.
Salah scammed his
Yeah.
way to a new contract and now useless. Why can't he be subbed off? That I agree with. I agree because Salah was our worst player that day. He was our worst player. There was
No,
no
but
need for Salah to be there that long.
Salah
No,
can
no, I
provide
understand. I
something.
understand.
You can't
No,
put that
you've not
kind of
let me
player
finish what
on.
I was saying. I was going to say
Yeah.
Salah was our worst player, but the reason why you keep Salah is because he's a key moment player. Like I said when we analyzed, yeah. But my problem with Salah is if you know you're not going to add anything to the game, you need to be mindful and aware so you don't prevent things from happening. Because I still feel like the Soboslai strike that he took a touch, that could have been a goal. I'm still standing on that because it looked like he was going in. And with Florian, you have to look at the price tag. You guys have to look at the price tag, right? The price tag is there. You look at the player like Florian. Nobody expects that it will take him so long to get up to speed. When you see what he was doing in the Bundesliga, in your mind you're like, okay, maybe he just needs time. Maybe he just needs time. You look at him in training. When we first saw Florian Wirtz in training, what did we say? We're like, wow, this boy in training looks crazy. When a coach sees a player step up in training, in their mind they want to pick that player for the game. So yes, he has tried this Florian thing and he has tried Florian different times in different places, which Klopp has done too as well. Klopp has done that to players where he tries them in different places to see how he can get the best out of
Yeah.
them. A coach has to do
Did that
that.
for Gakpo.
He did that for Gakpo. Gakpo played as a 9, Gakpo played as a 10,
Mm.
Gakpo played on the left. So as a coach, you have to try out different things with a player. But I agree with Ikena on I don't think Crystal Palace was the game to try out things. Yeah, so that's where I agree with Ikena, and that stamp, like that specific point of like he made a big mistake. I don't think in this Crystal Palace game, knowing how like defensively the defensive solidity of Crystal Palace and how tough they are to play, that is not a game to be experimenting. That's a game where you go in with your stable guys that you trust, with Gakpo on
Mm.
that left wing, Gakpo making runs, Gakpo dribbling off the left, with with Salah, of course, key moment player. Having Isak there, Ekitike had the red card. Slots cannot control that. Ekitike he messed up, and then you have Soboslai in that 10 position, and then you have McAllister, Gravenberch. The back line keep it the same with Conor Bradley and then Kekes. I think if we went with that, even if some things might not click at first, I still think we would have scored them in that first half.
So I have a question, which I've been thinking about, right?
Yeah,
Because I'm reading Ikena's comments and I'm thinking about it. I'm reading your complaint about Salah,
yeah,
Liverpool fans generally, right?
yeah,
Could it be that because Salah is someone that normally Salah doesn't do a lot of defending? That's one.
yeah,
Now he always has someone around him he runs when he needs to run. Do you
yeah,
get? But I feel like if like last season he had like Soboslai that was doing like double of the work. So
yes,
Salah was always there to someone is doing double of the work. He's just there to put the icing on the cake. When he's meant to make that pass, he makes it. He sees
yes,
it, he makes it, right? Or
yes.
when it's time for him to score, it's hard, he scores.
Mm-hmm,
But now you now have Beats coming into the team that is not even working as hard as Salah.
mm-hmm,
Or maybe he's working as hard as Salah. He's not gotten used to the pace of the Premier League. The key issue is pace. The pace of the
mm-hmm.
Premier League, he's not gotten used to it. Do you think that is affecting Salah? And you now talk of McAllister that is not yet fit. So I don't know. It's just like
Those are interesting.
you
Those
have
are
like
interesting
engine.
points.
You have like an engine of the car.
Mm-hmm.
One side seems like it's faulty, but if you trace the source of that fault, maybe it's not just from that. It's as a result of breakdown from other parts,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Yes, yes,
You see,
I agree. I agree with what you were saying about like Salah dropping deep. It's almost like you have to we were
mm,
last night on that at the slot. What was Salah doing? Salah was doing two things. He drops into that
mm,
right midfield position. He drops a little bit deep, when we are out of possession, he drops back and we shape into like a 4-4-2 sometimes when we are defending, and Salah drops back. And he in that time we were playing for the and the slot was for Salah to drop back, and then Soboslai was always covering ground around that right wing because Trent was not that
Everything.
good defensively. Salah, of course, sometimes will not make certain runs you expect him to make, and Soboslai was covering a lot of ground. That is typically what you would expect, right, from the team that we were last season to till now. And going by what Ikena is just right now, that the best midfield is Maka, Soboslai, and Gravenberch. That's the best midfield that we have because that midfield they've played
But Maka
together.
is not even fit. Maka is not fully fit.
Maka is not fit, but that midfield they've played together a lot. They know
Yeah.
where each person is supposed to be. If you think about it, they know where each person is supposed to be. They know positions where this player is supposed to be. The link up play is very, very good. So you expect that to be good. When you bring in somebody like Viet into that midfield, it will take some time.
Yeah.
Sometimes he's not sure where he's supposed to be. Is he supposed to be here? Is he supposed to be there?
But
Sometimes,
how
and you
many
also have to
games
think
has
of the
he
kind of
played?
player. He has not. This is just how many games has he started yet? This is what we six games, right? Yeah, he didn't even start in the
Because
Merseyside derby. Yeah, he's only
yeah.
started 5 games. He's only started 5 games, right? He's only started 5 games. So when you think about him, you can't just expect magic to happen. You guys go back to when Gakpo first came. The Gakpo that we are seeing now is not the Gakpo that
Mm.
first came. There was still some. Yes, he still showed
Gakpo
some
should be in
potential.
the team.
He still
Gakpo
showed some
should be in
potential,
the
but the
team because
Gakpo no, exactly.
he's
So that's why.
stronger and he works
So
hard.
that's why I'm agreeing with you. I think
Yeah.
the one thing I don't like is that he's not slowly winning him into that position. Like how he's winning Isak in. It's almost like he had the expectation of like since Florian had the
But
preseason,
Isak
Florian
has
should
been
come
in
in
the
and
Premier League now. Okay, okay, I see what you are
you
saying.
get what I'm saying? Since
I see what
Florian
you
had
are
the
saying. Yeah,
preseason, Florian should be up to speed
yeah.
in fitness and should play, which is why I don't think he makes it. I think you should give him time to really understand and learn. Because with
Mm.
Isak, even though Isak is not fit, he's still integrating Isak in slowly, slowly into the team. And I think that's
But
what should happen with new players sometimes.
but
You integrate them into the team.
but the thing now is that Wheat had a full preseason.
Mhm.
Isak did not have a preseason. That I say give him a chance. He's barely 16 years old. Anyways,
Mhm.
Wheat had a full preseason, but you talk about that price tag. The price tag is too big for Slot to keep him on the bench, especially start of the
Yes.
season. To say you are
Yes.
bedding him in. Now, if it's that Slot put him on the bench and is bedding him in, the fans will still complain. Oh, we spend with 100 and something million for Wheat. Why is he on the bench? Oh, I don't know why this bald man is doing like this. People, Ike now will still come on this live and complain.
The question
Do
that
you
the
get?
question that the
But
question that
now,
you need
but
to
one,
understand is the question that
yeah.
the thing you
So
need to understand. Okay, finish what you're saying. I'll say what I want to say.
So what I'm saying now is you talk of people like the guy that went to Bayern when he first came. The
Mhm.
first 5 games, you saw what he was doing. Even Gakpo, you saw what he was doing. Gakpo was running, he was physical. It's just different. Do you get what I'm saying? You know that someone like Gakpo, Klopp was still trying him in different places. But you could
Mhm.
see it. Even Gravenberg, you could see the sign. But the problem with which we're having is it just feels like no, it took Caicedo almost 6 months. But that was partly because of the manager. Pochettino was not using him well. Do you get what I'm saying? So now you talk about what was I saying now? So you now talk about wits is different in the sense that I think number one, what is happening now is the expectation is much.
That is the problem. That is why people are
The
complaining.
expectation is much because you see what he was you see what he was doing in Germany. Everybody off the bat is expecting once he comes to the Premier League, brother, we paid 100 and something million. You need to start working that money off right now.
And that is
Do you get what?
deceiving. That is
Yes.
deceiving.
So, so you now look at and another case you look at is Salah. When Salah first played for Chelsea,
Mhm.
do you get before Salah came from forgotten the team he came from, but when he came, what Salah was doing where he was really outstanding. He came into Chelsea. Same thing. He was always losing. Salah still loses the ball, but he was always losing the ball at the time where you need him not to lose the ball. It feels like he was not up to speed with the pace of the Premier League. You saw the signs that he was good, but he wasn't there. Mourinho did not have the patience.
I want you to get to where you're
After
going with this conversation because
after
are you trying to
so
say
after
VS is not showing potential that he's good?
no, no, no. So he Viet, I think. So what I'm saying is the expectation is too much for what he's giving. It's an expectation problem.
That is what that is what
Yes.
that's what I
So
agree with
now,
you. That's the
to
thing.
solve this problem, I think, and we should all agree, Viet needs to go to the bench and work his way into the team.
I'm not
That's what
disagreeing
I
with.
think.
I've never
Yes.
disagreed with that
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
I'm just taking every single point that people are saying and giving reasons, right, as to why
Yeah.
maybe things might be happening. I don't know what is happening, right? Because of course we're not with the coach. We don't know his mindset, but we can only make some guesses of what might be happening. Let's tackle this
Mm.
Ikena's comment. Gakpo was in the sport when he joined Kingsley. Gakpo showed promise, then some impact. Remember the wonder goal against United versus
United, I
just not fit for
remember.
us. But when did we play United in the season? It was not early in the season we played United. And you need to understand that season we were not even good as a team in general. We're not performing up to
As a
standard.
whole
That was the season where we finished fifth. That was the season where we finished fifth. And we started playing well towards the end of the season,
season, yeah.
right? And when the
You guys went an unbeaten run.
Gakpo did not join at the beginning of the season. Gakpo joined like
Was it
January.
January?
It was January transfer, if I'm not mistaken, that Gakpo joined us.
Oh, that's even worse for him as
It was
an
January
attacker.
transfer
He
that I
joined
think he
January.
joined also. If I'm not mistaken, you guys correct me if I'm wrong. But at the end of the day, it still took some time. And what did club? The club kept on playing him, but playing him in different places. How is that different from what Anistot is doing with Vates? Playing him in different positions to see how you can get the best out of him. It's unfair for us to not give him time. You need to give him time to integrate. The season is long.
Yeah.
The season is long, and after some time, you will get used to the pace. The problem now with he came in January. Yes, he came in January. I said it now. That's what he came in January. I'm not that's what exactly what I said, Ikena. He came in January. So what I'm trying to say is the way we were playing under club
Mm.
was full on
Mm.
attack.
Yeah.
Under club is full on attack. There's nothing like control.
Mm-hmm.
This you're running, you're getting the ball,
Mm-hmm.
you get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Teams teams when they play us
In the
under
slot
club
system, Wheat will not even fit that system. I hope you know.
in slots in slot system, we
In
to have to be
clubs, club,
running in club system, we to have to be
club.
running.
No.
You understand? And what will club do? He will sub him out early every time. He will sub him out early every time. When he starts him, he will sub him out. When he starts him, you sub him out. And that's what Anistot needs to do. If he starts with it and he's not running and doing those things, you sub him out early. Or you sub him into the game. He makes his way back, he makes his way into the
And
team.
Klopp. When Salah has a bad game, he subs him out. I hope
He
you know.
subs him out. Yes,
I've
he
not
subs
seen
him out. In
Slot do
Chelsea
that.
game, he subbed him out.
I've not seen Slot do that. I've not.
Because you need to
Anyways,
understand the reason
he's a new
why
manager.
he's a new manager
He's
plus
a
you need to
leader
understand
in that
the leader is one of the leaders in the team, especially in the attack. Just like how Virgil leads in the defense, you expect
team.
Salah
He
to
leads
lead
in
in the
attack.
attack. And
Attack.
guys, it is
Okay.
one bad game. We had one
Who is that?
really like this game against Crystal Palace that we lost
No,
is
but
one
people
game
have
that
been
we're really
complaining about Vitz and Salah.
no, Salah has not been having completely bad. Against Atletico Madrid, it was not a bad game. He scored in that game. What are we saying, guys?
Was it
Let us
a
stop
penalty or he
judging so
scored
harshly.
from open?
He scored from open play. Gavin Brecht gave
Okay,
an assist and
okay,
he
okay, okay.
scored.
Oh yes,
Right?
yes, yes, yes,
He
yes, yes,
scored.
yes. I
Come
remember.
on,
Sorry.
we were 2 goals up in
Yeah,
that game, and then it became
yeah.
2-2, and it ended up being
2-1.
3-2. Right? The game ended up being 3-2. But are you going to blame just one player for the reason why we are conceding 2 goals when we are 2 goals up?
No, 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 no. There's a
Will
lot.
you blame
You talk of
Florian Wirtz?
Konate.
Will you blame
Konate
Florian
is
Wirtz?
there.
Come on,
Konate
guys.
is also
Let's
there.
be serious. Will
Mistakes
you
he
blame
makes.
Florian Wirtz? You
The
blame
mistakes he
only
makes.
Florian? It's six. Thank you, AB. 6 games into the season. This some people still have preseason form. Some things have not clicked in the way we need to click. So we need to give it some time, guys. We need to give it some times. He says leaders can still be on the bench, can still chop bench. Robertson is a big leader also. Chopping bench. Salah doesn't add anything to the team at the moment. He should go to the bench.
See,
I
you
don't
know one
agree
thing.
that Salah should be on the
See,
bench. He should not start games. But
how do I say it now? You see, for slots to put him on the bench, that would be really bold. But there has to be a very good reason.
There has to be.
I don't think it's
Any
for me, for Salah. I don't think it's time for Salah to go to the bench. No.
I don't think so.
For Viet, if you ask me, what did I say about Viet? I said give Viet the first 10 games. If he's playing well, he's not playing well, still use him. Just be changing where he plays.
Yeah.
Do you get? Still use him. But after 10 games, if nothing improves, he has to come from the bench. And
Mhm.
sometimes a player needs to sit on the bench and see things. The perspective of the bench is different. Because when you keep
Yes.
playing, you feel like you have the right to play. You are playing rubbish. You feel like you have the right to play. When you sit on the bench, you see your teammates playing the way you should play. And like, oh, okay, makes sense now. Oh, that the brain starts to make connection. The bench
He's
is also
new.
a helpful tool. Is a
Yeah, he's
helpful
a new
tool.
player too. He needs to
Yeah,
learn. He
yeah.
needs to understand
So
the
I
tactics.
I think for the
Imagine.
first 10 games,
Mhm.
okay, an example is Gittins. Gittins
Mhm.
was trapped for the first game. He was dusted. Maresca used him again. Maresca has used him 3 times. But now Maresca has just dropped him to the bench.
But do you
Do you
think
see the
Florian
difference?
is? You guys too. Wait. You guys. Let's pause. Let's pause. So is Florian that bad that you guys don't say think he should just be on the bench? Is Florian really that bad? Is
Is
he
Florian
really
better
that
than
bad?
Gittins? Yes, he's better than Gittins.
Yeah, that's why I'm
But
asking you. Are you comparing him to
you
Gittins
look at
now? Is Florian
no, no,
really
no. But
that bad?
you look at the people you have. You look at the people you have to determine whether you should play or not. Gakpo, to me, if you are keeping Gakpo on the bench, you are losing something in your team.
Mhm.
Because Diaz, if it's that Diaz is one starting over Gakpo, you can say, oh, okay, it's good. Because Diaz will do something. Right? Diaz is no more there. You expect that, I don't know, you just expect that Florence should do something. I don't know how to explain it to you. But what I think, Gakpo being on the bench, is it really fair? Or even Chiesa. Every time Chiesa has sat on the bench so long that every time he comes on, he's an impact sub. Do you get what
Okay.
I'm saying? If you
I'm
ask
not.
me, Chiesa and Wits, who has done better for you this season? If you ask me, as somebody that is not a Liverpool fan, I would say
Mhm.
Chiesa.
Because of the goal scoring and also the game he played in Carabao Cup,
He
the run
runs,
and
the
stuff.
pick up, he's more
Fair,
energetic.
fair enough. Fair enough. I'm not
Mm.
disagreeing with any of that, but I feel like we're judging too harshly. I just have to put that thought out there. We're judging
Mm.
too harshly. Let's let's look at. Okay, let's read some comments and I'll come back to my point. Ikeda is saying,
Yeah.
for God's sake, go to watch Salah Kingsley. He has lost touch with. Wait, let me start from Dara's comment first. He said, Salah is surrounded by new players. It's tough. I agree. Salah is surrounded by some new players.
That's what I'm
That is true.
saying. Like,
That
might be too
that also
harsh to
matters.
drop him to the bench. Yeah.
That matters. So Ike I say, for God's sake, don't you watch Salah? He has lost touch with creativity. Let's just be sincere with ourselves. Let's be truthful. Jose Mourinho wouldn't tolerate this. Um, SSU
But
saying,
Jose
Kingsley, we
Mourinho
are
is
naming all these
different.
players. When do we look at the manager? That's
Exactly.
a valid point,
Exactly.
SSB. That's a valid point. Ikena is saying, yes, Florian is a very terrible player for Liverpool. He could be good in another team, not Liverpool. Let him just sit on the bench and learn, then become an impact sub if he can. Dara is saying, Ikena, I'm sorry you didn't get the results you wanted in your in your O level exams, but you can't take them. Come on, man.
And that's
Okay,
Crystal
let's
Palace.
go. And Bradley has been so poor behind. Okay, let's go back. If we're going to be
Yeah, that's
honest, guys,
another thing.
let
Too.
let
That's
let us go
another
back and
thing.
let's take each player. Let's take each player in each position and judge them appropriately. The best
Mm.
player for Liverpool so far has been
This
Virgil van
season.
Dijk. Van Dijk has been the
Without
best
Van
player
Dijk,
apart
you
from
know
Alisson.
Van Dijk and
Apart from
Alisson, you will not win
Alisson,
any game.
Van
You'll
Dijk.
be bottom of the table.
Yes, Van Dijk has been saving us, and Van Dijk has been winning a lot of aerial duels. Van Dijk has been up to speed. We can't. There's
Yeah.
nothing to say about Van Dijk.
You
Konate
can't
has
doubt.
had bad moments this season.
Looks like Konate is the worst player in your team.
Konate
I
has
don't
had
know.
bad moments in the defense this season. He
Yeah.
has made some mistakes. He has had some bad moments this
Terrible
season.
ones. Terrible ones.
Heckers, Kekes has not really shown us the Kekes that we expected from Bournemouth. Expectation wise, he has not lived up to the
Mm.
expectation I've had
But
for him in my head.
anyways, true. And he's a Premier League player, so we
He's a
expect.
Premier League player. He's a Premier League player. Let's be honest. Frimpong,
Mm.
Frimpong, you can't really say much. We've seen some good things.
Frimpong
We've
has
seen
been
some.
decent. He has been good
Yeah, we
going
can't really
forward
say
defensively.
much.
For a
That's what I'm
new
saying. You
player,
can't really
he's
say
good.
much. You can't really
Yeah, he's okay.
criticize because the few games
Yeah,
we saw him, it was decent
he's good.
performance,
He's
right?
been good.
It was
Yeah.
decent performance. Conor Bradley, decent performance defensively, but offensively, things have not really clicked as much in terms of the
How
expectation.
old is he?
Because
I'll check how old.
yeah,
Anyways.
because you have to think about who he's replacing on that right wing. He's replacing Trent
Mm.
Alexander-Arnold,
Right.
who was not giving
Wow.
us much defensively. But when it comes to the offense, Trent
Attack was
can
mad.
do some crazy things.
He's
That is
22
true.
years old. Yeah.
Moving on to the midfield. Gravenberch has been really, really good and outstanding. I'm not disagreeing
Mm.
with that. Gravenberch is one of our best players. But if I'm going to be honest
Mm.
with you, let's be honest, Ikena, it's been Van Dijk. If not, we would have considered even more.
Kenna, it has
Then
been Van Dijk.
it has been Van
Don't
Dijk. You
even
might say
try
it's
it.
Gravenberch because
You
of
remove.
some touches in the
Oh
air, some
my
skills, some
God.
turns. That is not
Oh
everything in
my
football. Everything in football
goodness.
is not just turns and
Van
touches.
Dijk gave you
Van
guys
Dijk has
3
been
points,
saving
right?
us. I'm
He
telling
still
you,
gave you guys 3 points. He gave you
Ikena,
guys
listen
3
to
points this.
yes, he still scored for us. Look, Ikena, Van
Yes, that's
Dijk,
what I'm saying.
without Van Dijk, we will be conceding. We've been
You
conceding
guys will
so
be
much from
bottom
set
of the
pieces.
table.
We've been conceding
Bottom.
so much from
Without
set.
Van Dijk and
Ikena, Van
Alisson.
Dijk has been saving us in the air. He's the number one person in the
Mm.
box that wins aerial duels. Go and check it.
Especially
Go
that
and press
Arsenal
it.
game.
When it
That
comes to,
Arsenal game.
but I cannot. But yeah, I have to add Gravenberch. I agree with Ikena and add
Element
Gravenberch to
is
that list.
there.
That
Yes,
Gravenberch has
is
been
there.
solid too when it comes to
Van Dijk,
transitioning the ball.
Alisson, Gravenberg. Those three. In fact,
Van Dijk,
Alisson
the
and
three of
Gravenberg
them,
are the same.
the three
Alisson
of
and
them have been
Gravenberg are the
solid
same.
for us.
Yes,
Consistent
but Van
performances
Dijk is on top.
from those three.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm being honest with you. Anyways, that's my opinion though. Those three have been good. Then if you look at the other guys,
Frimpong
what do
has
you have
been
to say about
okay.
them?
Has been okay.
What do you have to say about them?
McAllister is not
McAllister is
fit.
not fully fit.
Gakpo, it feels like
Okay.
Gakpo's position in
Sobosai is good. I have to
Sobosai
add
has been
Sobosai to the
good
four.
too. He
Sobosai
gave you
4.
3 points.
Sobosai 4.
Has been good too.
Apart from that, Gakpo,
But it
he
feels
has
like okay,
moved.
you
Exactly.
thought you
For
thought
forehead, it was Gravenberch that nodded the ball back. He's the one
oh
that nodded the ball
yes,
back for
again,
Sar to score. You see, the aerial
yes.
duels that Van Dijk wins in the box are so key. They are
Yeah, I
so
saw
key.
that
If
one.
not, we will be conceding.
Yeah,
It was Gravenberch that nodded
yeah.
that header into the box that Sar used to score us
Scored. Yes, I
on the
saw
corner
it.
that was not the corner. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Dom has been even I would even say
But
Dom
you talk
Sobosai has been our best player because he has played out of position and he has
yeah,
he scored
so
the free kick against Arsenal.
that's what I'm about to come talk to you about now. So you talk about Gravenberch and Sobos, like those two have been
He's been solid.
they've done their job as players when
Yes.
they've put on that shirt. But because of one player in your team that is 100 and something million, it feels like their own footballing career is being moved around. Oh, Gravenberch, go and play a right back today. Gakpo, you be on the bench because we don't know. Vitz has to play on the
Which
wings.
is not
Or, do
right.
you get what I'm saying?
Which is
Those
not
two.
right. Which is not right.
So
So I agree
that's
with
it.
you. I agree with you guys.
So Wheat or whatever you call him is having a big impact on your team.
Yes. Because
He is.
we
He
saw
is.
this in the
So
Merseyside derby, right? We saw this in the Merseyside
to
derby,
solve
how we set
exactly
up, how we
played.
played, how
Yeah.
we looked good.
So to
So
solve this problem, put him
mhm.
on the bench.
so
For Champions League, you can
so I
start him.
can so I can excuse the coach
Premier League.
I can excuse the coach wanting to give him a chance and try him in different positions to see, because a coach will be a coach, right? A coach is there in the training, a coach is
He
there
will try.
seeing the full picture of the
Yeah.
player, right? And try him and see. But at this point, I agree with you guys. If he's not going to offer much to us offensively, there's no point. There's really no
You
point.
should come off. You use him in Champions League.
I agree with what
play.
Ikena is saying again,
You should
saying
start in Champions League.
from this I agree with Ikena from this angle. And his slot should
Mm.
not have experimented Crystal Palace away. That was not a game to experiment and try something
That's
new,
the manager has
some
to take the
tactically.
blame
I
too.
blame him for
You have to
that.
take the blame. You should
I
take the
blame
blame
him for
on
that because he
Like,
changed it
yeah,
at halftime.
yeah,
He changed it at halftime. At halftime, what did
yeah.
he do? He took off Conor Bradley, moved Sobosai there, and brought in Gakpo. He messed up in the first half. But I give him the credit that he could recognize that, okay, I messed up in some things in the way I set up these guys
You
tactically,
can make
and
mistake.
and
Yeah,
I
you
can
can
make
make
mistake, and
mistake.
I tweaked it in the second half. You guys cannot deny we had moments in that second half. We had moments in
Mm.
that second half. He said we have the 11th worst defense in the league so far, worse than the likes of Villa and Sunderland. And we say a Liverpool defender is our best player this season so far.
Again, the reason,
No, come on
why.
now.
No, let me
Come
answer
on,
him.
defend.
The reason why I am putting Van Dijk. All the games I've watched for Liverpool, Kingsley, I'm not up to be honest with you. The amount of balls Van Dijk, the amount of danger this man stops, the amount of danger. But you look at that, your defense.
He's not the
You
only
have three
defender.
people. You have 3 people out of 4 that are not up to speed.
That's sleeping.
Cockers X, Konate, non-existent. Frimpong is off and on.
Konate was a brick last
Do you
season.
get
Where
what
is
I'm
he? Where
saying?
is that Konate last season?
So
Konate
that's it.
was a
So you can't.
wall.
He's the
You could
only
not.
glimmer
It
of
was
light in
hard.
that defense,
The amount of
right?
ground duels. Maybe
Without
we should check. Maybe
you being a
you pull up his
talented defense.
Konate stats. Check his ground duels from last season. The amount of duels and tackles and things he won last season. So we compare.
Let me
You get
check.
what I'm saying? Like Konate
Yeah,
was a wall last season.
yeah,
It
it
was
was good.
hard
Like
to
I
pass
think
Konate.
he's in Real Madrid now. He doesn't care.
It
I
was hard
think.
to pass Konate. Van Dijk cannot do everything by himself. I was watching that Crystal Palace game when I told you that instead of Konate to pass forward, he passed back. Who was he
I
passing
saw
back
it.
to?
Mm.
They almost caught him in possession of the ball. The ball almost got stuck in between his leg. They would have come on. SSB saying Gravenberch is a 6. The midfield is getting caught open and straight counter attack. Even Soboslai sometimes has been losing the ball in the. Sometimes we lose the ball in the
Yes,
midfield.
I think you complained about Soboslai.
We lose the ball, gets dispossessed in the
Yeah,
midfield. Anytime we get dispossessed
yeah.
in the midfield, because of how we are set up by our coach tactically in
You're
possession of the
open.
ball, we are
You're
open.
open.
Immediately they counter us. See space. Look at Bournemouth game. You guys remember the Bournemouth game? Semenyo had a lot of grass. There was grass to run on. He was running, and look at how they almost
The
scored
boy
us.
was
I mean, he scored us at the end of
enjoying
the
in
day. I
that
said they almost
game.
scored. They still scored us. Look at what he was doing for Konate when he was making that run. Where was Konate?
Mm.
When he was making the run, Van Dijk was tracking him running. What was Konate doing? Moving left. You understand? He said, "This is why." Ikena saying, "This is why Slot is an ass." Why? Ikena is pissed, bro. I'm sure that Crystal Palace loss is really paining, bro. It's really paining, bro. I was telling Ikena that game, that away game, bro. Let us be humble because that's a tough away game. But I feel you, bro. The pain is hard, bro. Like you see all these quality players and you're not getting. It just feels like why are we not playing like you understand? Like we expect. The expectation is just not matching. But Ikena is saying this is why Slot is an ass. Why can't the likes of Konate, Salah, and Viet sit on the bench? If Gomez comes in and plays, Konate will sit up. Slots over service leading us to tactical
No, but
blunders.
you can't drop Konate because of the height. That height is critical. You can't drop him.
Tactically, we
Can't
are
drop him.
shaky. I'm not going to lie. I have to agree with Ikena on this one. Tactically, I'm not convinced, guys. I'm not convinced tactically. Like we look shaky especially when we lose the ball. We look shaky. We look very shaky. Like, how are we going 2 goals up if we are going 2 goals up in the game? It means our attacking players are doing what they are supposed to do. Ekitike will score. Isak will
His
score.
ground duels is 38% this season.
38% this season. What was his grand duels last season? Konate.
Ground duels lost this season 61. I'm checking it.
Okay. You guys can hear the
God.
stats. He's not been doing well this season. Konate has not really been doing well, guys. He's not been doing well. True Red is saying, oh, that's Jordan. Jordan, what comes to life? He's saying we shouldn't even lose that game. I was like, bro, we shouldn't be losing that. We shouldn't have lost that game. We shouldn't have lost that game. It was poor. We shouldn't have lost that game. Because how are you telling me that Alisson was our most highly rated player in that game? I checked SofaScore. I can even show the SofaScore stats from that game so that you guys see what I'm trying to say. Alisson was our most rated player from that game in our team. It was a shit performance. I'm being honest.
So last year, his grand duels that he won was 54%. Grand duels lost 45. Area duels won 72.
I told
lost
you.
27.
I told
There's
you.
a huge difference. There's a huge difference.
I know what I'm saying, guys. I know what I'm saying. The
There's a huge
Konate last
difference.
season was a wall. You cannot pass that, brother.
Mm,
Like I
yeah, it
remember when
was really good. It was
I
good
remember
last
when I
season.
tell you, like, go and pass Konate. I was confident. Pass Konate if you know pass Konate, you can't. But right now he's shaky. He's really shaky
Yeah.
and it's disappointing.
You know,
So
you know,
tomorrow we'll
you know
see
what
against
I think.
Galatasaray. Mm-hmm.
You know what I think. Let's use this to enter the preview of Galatasaray, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just think,
Before we enter that
mm,
preview, let me read this Ikina's comment. He says
yeah,
the Palace loss against the Palace loss pain me.
yes,
You know, so to think that we could be 5 goals down in the first half, we literally could have been 5 goals down if not for Allison. Our team feels just dysfunctional.
dysfunction,
100%,
and
100%,
and it's simple. The way to
hundred
solve it,
percent.
put Wits on the bench. Just keep him on the bench for now. I think that's the best thing. Keep him on the bench. Use him in Champions League. Like this Galatasaray is a good game to use him. Let him start. Premier League, keep him on the bench. Do you get? That's what I think
Even
because he's not
Galatasaray,
gotten
I
used to
don't
the
even know.
pace.
Even Galatasaray, I don't even know. It's a Klopp and the downfall of City won the league for Slot last season. Let's just be honest here. We are seeing the real Slot now with his blunders. But we need to understand that some of the players that he has are new, right? So I can see what Ikena is saying in terms of, okay, now this is your team. This is your team
He's now
now. It's no
building his
longer Klopp's
team.
team. This
Yeah,
is your team
yeah,
now. So now work with what you have, work with these guys. But also you have to be half and half. Tactically, you blame the coach. The other side, you blame some of the players, right? But
yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know what's different
The thing
tactically.
is that
I don't know what's different tactically.
last
Because
season,
and it's not
the
saying that,
team
oh,
was
most of the things that we consider the set pieces, but I disagree with him. I disagree with him saying that set pieces are the only ways we've considered this season. It's not true. Against Bournemouth, look at how Semenyo scored us. Semenyo
yeah, yeah,
scored.
it wasn't set
Come on,
piece. Yeah,
it's not just set piece
yeah.
we've considered. Atletico Madrid, they did not score us just set piece.
Set piece.
Southampton did
It
not score
wasn't
us set piece. The
set
Southampton
piece.
goal that they
Yeah,
scored us in Carabao Cup was
wasn't
not
set
set piece.
piece.
You
Wasn't.
should be honest.
Yeah.
You should stop saying all those things in his press conferences. It's not just set piece situations that they're scoring us. They're scoring us in different ways. Yes, Crystal Palace scored us set piece,
Anyways,
but
he
come
has
on.
a new team. He has a new team. That's why he feels dysfunctional. I agree with what SSB says. Say, what manager has gotten off and running with half of the team 11 new, right?
Yeah,
You have half
yeah,
of that team
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
like
That's
four
why I
of
said
them,
you have to be half and half. You have to be half and half.
almost
Like
half,
you have to
right?
give it time. The selections, the way we set up in the
Even
first half
Chelsea
was not nice,
too.
but he
Now
corrected it.
that yeah,
He
even
corrected it.
Chelsea
So
too. Almost half is new.
yeah.
Most of them are
So
new. So
we take this as a, and that's what I was telling you. Like this loss is good because it helps us
reality check is
reassess.
reality check.
It helps us
Yeah,
reassess that okay,
yeah,
some things are
yeah,
not working, and let's be honest. Let's work on
yeah.
those. And that is what I like the fact that I watched his press conference and he said those things we are going
Mm.
to work on those things. The set piece situations that this thing will work on them and we'll see in the Galatasaray game. So Galatasaray game, let's be patient. Let's see how we respond to that loss
So
that we
who are
faced.
you expecting to start in the game in Galatasaray's game?
I
What's
mean,
your
we cannot put
expectation in
our
terms
I
of
don't
start?
honestly my expectation, I'm expecting our stable
Ekitike,
midfield. Soboslai,
Ekitike.
I'm expecting Ekitike starting.
Mm.
Ekitike, Salah, Gakpo, Soboslai, Gravenberch, McAllister, Kekes, Van Dijk, Konate, Conor Bradley. That is the lineup I'm
Not
expecting.
Frimpong, not Frimpong.
Or Frimpong, whoever he chooses. That's the what I'm expecting.
Okay.
I'm okay if it's Conor Bradley or Frimpong, I'm okay with either. That's what I'm expecting going into Galatasaray because
What
it's
what of
Osimhen. Osimhen. We need to be very careful. It's Osimhen. I don't know if Osimhen will play the game. I don't know if he's fit to play, but it's Osimhen. You
let
know,
me check.
Osimhen is a very dangerous player. He say anyone but Jones. Wait, are you saying this from a point of you want Jones or you don't want Jones?
He doesn't want Jones.
Want
And
Jones,
I agree. I agree. Anyone but him.
bro.
He Jones.
I will not be surprised if I
Honestly,
see.
Curtis
I will not be
Jones.
surprised if I see Jones in that midfield. I will not
Curtis
be
Jones.
surprised. I
He
will not
might
be
start
surprised.
Curtis Jones to rotate.
I will not be. At this point, we just have to see, bro. At this point, we just have to see because another loss or another shaky game. And to be
So
honest,
what
I
are
will
your
start asking
expectations?
questions, bro. Like
Oh,
what is
Osimhen
going
is
on?
say Osimhen trained on Monday ahead of champ, but he's unlikely to start. Hmm.
Unlikely to start. Okay, good. Ah,
But he's
God.
going to come in. He's going to
It,
come in.
Osimhen is still going to be
But
there.
they have quality strikers in Galatasaray.
They
You
do.
know.
They do.
Hmm.
Say Gakpo, Ekitike, Salah, then Vit, Soboslai, Gravenberch. I'll play Robertson for against VVD, Konate, Frimpong. You see one Vit in that midfield. Okay, interesting. Say we don't have half. You say we don't have new half starting. Only Kekes, Vit, Isak slash Ekitike starters. That's just three. Palace plays four starters. Arsenal plays three starters. Do they play terribly like we do?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2,
Ikena has
3.
a point there, though. Ikena has a point there. He has a point there.
No, what of Frimpong? Frimpong too is a starter, right? That's 4.
Okay, Frimpong is a starter.
Frimpong is new. He's a starter. That's 4. 4
Well,
out of
yeah,
11.
well.
That's
True,
almost half. Frimpong is a
true,
starter,
true. That's true, that's true.
right? So,
Mhm.
except he uses even Bradley that we are calling. Bradley is he not a starter? When not starter, but this is like his first full. Last season he was
But
this other boy that had
Bradley is
shot.
not.
Yeah, he's not a
Yeah, but
starter.
Frimpong has just started, like you
Yeah.
can say Frimpong has started 2 games, like 2 games, right? And Bradley is not really. I think Frimpong is because Frimpong was like took a knock, right? So
Mm.
that's why. So Bradley and Dom have been playing right back. Yeah, to be fair,
Right
Bradley
back.
and Soboslai have been playing right back. But I will not be surprised if we see another Soboslai at right back, another Viet in the middle, and because this Soboslai at right back
So
is like
what is your expectation in that game?
that is a game
Liverpool fans, what are your expectation?
that's a game I'm
But
expecting us to
I will
score.
tell you something.
Mhm.
If you guys don't win that game, that form, you are going to carry it over to Stamford Bridge. I'm
Mm.
100% sure. I am. You understand? So
That's
what are
it.
your expectations in that game?
My
Are
expectation
you
is we go in, we start well.
mm,
We start
mm-hmm.
well, we score.
Sane is in
Yes,
Galatasaray,
Sane
yes.
is in Galatasaray.
Mm,
Yes, we go
be
there, we
ready.
start well, we score. Right,
Mm,
we score goals and we try not to concede. Those are all those tricky conceding. We should not. We go there, we
mm,
score goals and we don't
mm-hmm.
concede.
And
You
stay
understand?
tight.
Stay compact, defensively good. I want to see an improved version of us defensively. Offensively, while Liverpool will score, guy will score. We have guys that can score. Ekitike will start, we
Yeah.
will score. But I'm more concerned about us going down in games. Teams playing through us easily. People don't know,
Mm,
people not knowing who to pass to and what. No. I don't want all of that. We go there, we score them, and then we have a very good shape defensively. We win the game convincingly. Not winning the game with some last minute or we scored two. They are 2-2. Hey, who the last
then you
no,
guys now
that
score
crap
one
needs
three
to
two.
stop. That's crap. That needs to stop. That's crap. We go and then we dominate and we score, and then yes, you understand. That's what I'm expecting to see. So that's what I'm looking for in that game. That's what I'm looking for to see in that game.
Um, what I think for you guys is I don't know. I don't know if I think we're Wits or whatever you call him. I think he
Mhm.
should start this game.
You think so?
I think he needs yes, he needs to start because for Stamford Bridge, Wits cannot start in that game. I'm warning you guys now.
So start him this game. Don't start him that game.
Yes, I'm warning Liverpool now because if you the worst thing you can do on Sunday, I will
Mm-hmm.
say it on this live, is to underestimate Chelsea and the ground they are coming. I know Brighton got win. They got win
Mm-hmm.
with red card. But those guys with the manager, they are boiling. The next person coming to Stamford Bridge for league game, he's going to collect. Do not underestimate them. Don't play with. That will be your undoing. So it's bet. That's what I think. I think Wit should play in this Champions League game and should be on the bench for Stamford Bridge. Because if you put Wit in that midfield, he doesn't. He's not going to see joy against Caicedo. In fact, he's the
Mm-hmm.
one they will pick on very well in that game.
Mm-hmm.
Caicedo, they will pick on him, like pick him apart. That's what.
Yeah.
And Santos is going to be beside Caicedo. Those are two
Yeah.
people that win, but they run twice as much as him. So he's not going to even see any pass. Any pass coming to him is cut off. And you see, the ball we collect, balls are going to be that they collect is what they will use to attack you and score.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get? Because now Estavo now is boiling from 2 games. He's been pulled off. To the next game, there's a high probability that the brother is going to score. I was seeing the signs there. Sometimes you just know. I'm seeing the signs there. He's getting more every match. He's getting. You are seeing that impact. You are seeing it keeps increasing. So Liverpool's game, do not use wits. He needs to be on the bench. But anyways, your coach, I don't know what he's going to do. We'll see
Guys,
what happens.
we'll see what happens.
Yes.
Let's go into Chelsea Benfica preview. Let's talk about Chelsea Benfica.
Yeah, Mourinho came back. His press conference, his pictures are everywhere in Stamford Bridge, obviously. He now even said, I don't know, this is my manager. Maybe he's going to maybe he's going to buckle under pressure again. I don't know. Do you get? But Mourinho said, until there's a manager that wins 4 Premier League trophies in this club, he's the greatest manager the club has had.
Yeah,
I
started.
don't agree.
Yeah,
Yes,
started. Mourinho.
mind games. His mind games. Don't you understand? His mind
Yeah.
games is playing. He's
Mm-hmm.
entering into Enzo's head.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Check if he won his
Yeah.
last game. He's entering into Enzo's head like, oh, he's the best manager that the club has ever had. For
Mm.
now, do you get what I say? Oh my God, he's entered into Enzo's head. God, I just pray Enzo doesn't panic. Please, we should not be seeing
Mm-hmm.
Rich James in midfield. I'm just praying. That's my prayer now. No
You
Rich James in
intimidate him. Eh?
midfield.
You think Mourinho will intimidate Maresca?
Cole, you see that Cole's injury. This club, they are very secretive. They've not released anything on the timeline, or do you get what I'm saying? It's just they're resting him. He can play, but
Yeah,
the
Mourinho won his
from the
first.
medical.
Mourinho won his last Benfica last game against
Oh my, that
Benfica.
that's not a good sign, man,
Three
brother.
zero, 3-0 win too.
Ah, God, against who?
Mhm. AFS.
Against no,
AFS.
it's small team.
That's his first game back coaching the club, and then they won.
He
Mm.
won. But what I was saying now is Cole. We don't know when Cole is coming back. They are
Yeah.
resting Cole. But the problem is in the press conference, his pictures were everywhere. All the
Mm.
pictures on the wall, like out of 6 or 7 pictures in that room, because I've been to that room before, like 4 of them are Mourinho's pictures.
Mm.
Mourinho's pictures lifting trophies. God, the Maresca now please that person that his pictures are on the wall. The Mourinho now says, oh, it's good as the club did not remove it. It shows that they are a big club. This guy's playing mind games. Then he now says again, he will always be a blue. I'm like, brother, stop
What?
this. Stop it. I'll always be a blue.
Man, those mind games.
He said, I'll always be a blue. He said, but for tomorrow's game, I'll be a blue just before the match starts. Then after the match ends, during that match, I'm going to be a Benfica fan.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah.
you get? I don't know. My only issue in that game now is
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know if my manager will buckle again. There's no need to be scared of Mourinho. There's no need. Play them. They are coming home. Do you get what I'm saying? Obviously, the fans will cheer him and everything, but play him. Don't be scared. The moment you are scared,
Why he win?
brother, he's going to win.
Mm.
He's going to win. I don't know. I feel this game can end like a 1-0
That's what you think.
Chelsea, but we need to win because we need to win that game to take that momentum into Liverpool's game. Do you get
So
what I'm saying?
if you guys lose to Benfica, then what do you think?
If we lose to Benfica, that's not good for Sunday, man. Morale is
That could
low
also
now.
be a game you guys could draw. You guys could draw Benfica too.
No,
It
we
could be a game
shouldn't
where
be
you guys
drawing
could draw.
Benfica. We should not be drawing Benfica. Come on. We should beat them. But they
The
gave us
last time,
problem in the club.
yeah,
They
but
did. They did give
yeah,
us problem. We
but
overcome the problem towards the end, but they gave us problem. So I
but
don't know.
you
And
guys, the last
we
time you guys
usually
have
beat
faced them,
them.
you guys have won, right? So
Yeah,
most
we
time
usually beat
it's just
them, but
talk.
I don't know.
We'll see what happens in that game. We'll see what happens in that game. Any interesting Premier League game aside Chelsea Benfica tomorrow? Let's see. Apart from nothing interesting. Pafos
Nothing.
Bayern Munich. Yeah,
Bayern Munich
this is
to win.
Bayern away.
Tottenham to. I expect Tottenham to win.
Tottenham Bodo Glimt.
Yeah,
Well,
but I
we'll
don't know.
see.
I don't. Yeah, pull up the schedule. But what I would say for that Chelsea game is I don't know in terms of the formation. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea because now Hato had a cramp during the game on Sunday or a game on
Mm-hmm.
Saturday. That's why he came off. But Hato was even now that I think of it, I know people looked at the game was so bad, but Hato was good in defense. He
Mm-hmm.
was good in defense till we got that red card, right? Yeah, but I don't know. To be
Mm-hmm.
honest, I don't know. Because now Cucurella played 3 days ago. You have Hato played 3 days ago. Gusto is a shadow of himself. He's been poor all round.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get what I'm saying? So
Yes.
I watched the West Ham game today. West Ham are a different team, Kingsley. They are a different team. They are a different team.
Yeah. So
West
the
Ham are a different team.
So the Champions
They
League,
were
we have Atalanta play Club Brugge. Club Brugge, they're actually a tough side to play in this Champions League. They won their last game, right? They beat yeah, they who they play Monaco, they beat game. So Club Brugge are a side to look out for. But Atalanta, I don't know. Atalanta should be, I mean, they should do their best in this game. I don't know what's going to happen with them. Real
should
Madrid,
win.
they are playing tomorrow. After their
Should
loss,
win.
yeah, the 5-2 loss against Atletico Madrid, this is
Mm,
a game that are coming into. Xavi, Xavi Alonso will want to respond and do something in this game. So they should be beating Kairat. I mean, they should be beating Kairat. If they don't beat Kairat, then questions will be asked. People
mm.
will be doubting Xavi Alonso and what he's
But
doing
they
there.
need to. They need to.
Because so it's crazy. Atletico Madrid, I mean, they won Real Madrid, but playing Frankfurt will not be easy. It's not a game that you just look at and you're like, yeah, they should win this one. Frankfurt, they're a tough
Mm,
side too. So it will be an interesting watch too. Bodo Glimt, Tottenham, Thomas Frank did not win. He drew against Wolves on the weekend.
no, he
Polinia
should win.
scored. He
He should
scored
win
last
Bodo.
minute. Well, yeah,
He
yeah, you
should
should
win
win. You
Bodo.
should win them. You should win them. You should win them. But of course, we know how they've been playing so far. But they look good in their last Champions League game, so they should win this one. Chelsea, Benfica. We've talked about this one,
We
right?
don't. We don't know. Depends on the manager.
You know, you don't think Mourinho
Yeah,
can
it's
come in
Maresca.
and show Maresca
Yeah,
some game? You don't think
he
Mourinho can
can.
come in and show
It's
Maresca some
possible.
game?
It's possible. I don't doubt.
Yeah, and then Galatasaray, Liverpool, of course, after our Palace, we have to respond in this one. Like this one is not
So
a
what?
draw.
You didn't even give your score. What's your score line for that match? Liverpool
For
fans,
this match,
what's your score line?
I'm expecting if we're going to concede, I'm expecting a 3-1. I'm expecting a 3-1. You get what I'm
Three
saying?
one.
Like that's what a
Wow,
3-1.
that's really bold.
Yeah, I'm
You
expecting a
guys know you are
3-1
going to a
win.
very loud stadium, right?
I'm expecting us to make the stadium quiet with
Okay.
goals. That's what I want to see. Like Ekitike after that red card, he needs to respond. He needs to show us
Mm,
that okay, guys, I watch because in the press conference he was talking about how he was watching us what game from the house, and he understands how the
mm,
red card that he got big mistake and everything. So now that you know it's a stupid mistake, show us, apologize to us by scoring in that game. We don't want to hear I'm sorry.
You know
I'm
what
sorry.
stories?
My apology, the apology
Score.
to me as a Liverpool fan
Score.
is you scoring and
Scoring.
assisting in that game or scoring 2 goals in that game. Then I know yes, you're serious about the apology. So I'm expecting this one. If we don't win this one, I will not like it at all. Given that we've taken that L to Crystal Palace, I will not like it, especially because Galatasaray to set piece wise, they are very
Good
decent in
too.
set piece
They are
too.
good. They are decent.
So
Yeah.
Inter Slavia Praha, I mean Inter Slavia Praha, Inter should be winning
No
this one.
strong matches. No strong matches this week,
Inter
to
should
be
be winning
honest.
this one. You understand? Inter should be winning this one too. If I'm going to be honest with you. And then when you look at who else is playing, Marseille, Ajax. Um,
Mm, should be.
I honestly I don't know. I don't know. Deserbi.
Can't really tell.
I don't know,
Oh,
man.
the
I don't know. I
Zebby.
don't know.
Oh,
Deserbi. I
the
don't know
Zebby
what.
should be winning that one.
Yeah,
Should
we'll
be
see.
winning.
We'll see. We'll see. Pafos Bayern. Pafos. They might try to
David
get a draw
Lewis.
in this game. They might try
Nah,
to get a
nah.
draw in this game.
Bayern is going to kill them. They'll be slaughtered. Do you see what they did to Chelsea? They will
Yeah,
be
so it's in
slaughtered.
Chelsea.
Purpose will be slaughtered. David Lewis is their defender. They will be slaughtered.
You'll be
Hmm.
surprised. Pafos. They might try to get something from this game.
I
They might
would
try to get
not
something
be
from this game.
surprised. Kingsley, I cannot be surprised in that game. I can't. I can't. Purpose are losing that. If there's any game I'm sure of, is that game. Purpose are losing.
Yeah. So SSB saying UCL games are not strong. Even Barca versus PSG on Wednesday, both teams missing lots of players. Yeah. So I mean, it's just the like what Dara is saying. The format is just how the format is. That's how the format is. You get some more not strong enough, but we see. See when is a corner not a corner? Time for change. I know when is a corner not a corner. Wait, what does that mean? It's a corner not a corner. Time for change. Say Real Madrid are traveling 11 hours to play that game. Oh my god, 11 hours to play that game. That's
Wow,
crazy.
wow.
Again, I
That's
said,
crazy.
Andy, don't be quick to rule out Benfica. They haven't lost a game this season. Mourinho is one of the best boss packers. You might
There's
lose.
always a first. There's always a first for them to
AB
lose.
saying
So
being desperate to see Hato Cucurella playing defense together. So I mean, we'll see. Hato will still have to play that game for you guys in defense, right? So
probably we don't have anyone. Yeah. We
yeah.
can't risk Badiashile. We can't. We can't. I pray my manager doesn't do that, bro. Badiashile in defense. I'll just watch. Full on watch Galatasaray Liverpool. I'm done. There's no point because yes, counter attack. We're going to be undone by counter attacks. Ah, God, man. I don't know. Like to be honest, what is normally if we had a different manager, I won't
Mhm.
be scared for tomorrow's game. But with my manager, I don't know. I don't know the formation is going to put forward. I don't know the tactics. Are we going to start playing at the back
Out and
again?
from the back.
According to AB, Mourinho will
Yeah,
have a full plan for that, a full working plan for that. He's going to have a
but
full. Probably he will keep two people to press, and the rest eight or whatever players at the back just to sit. So I don't know. That's the only fear I
um,
have.
it means that Crystal Palace should not have had yeah, they should not have had a corner. Every camera in that ground could see that. That's what
Oh
I mean.
yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes,
that was
yes,
not a
yes,
corner.
yes, yes,
That
yes,
was
yes,
not that was
yes.
not a corner, but yeah, hindsight. Tomorrow, what player are you looking forward to seeing, and what team are you looking forward to watching tomorrow?
Obviously, I'm looking forward to see Mourinho at the bridge, right? I
Mm-hmm.
want to see what he brings.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wants to see. That's the match that most people will be in attendance for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Do you get? Um, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know if Estavo will start. I want to really see him play. The boy has just been unfortunate. Do you get?
Mm.
So we'll see.
Yeah, for me, I'm looking forward to seeing Ekitike. I'm looking forward to seeing him respond tomorrow. I'm looking forward to seeing him, play. Let's see what Ekitike does, in that game against Galatasaray. And of course, I'm going to watch our game, Galatasaray Liverpool. We have to bounce back from this L that we took over the weekend. So
The two teams
yeah,
need to bounce back.
we need to bounce back. Bro. We can't be taking L's and coming to this stream, bro. We can't be taking L's.
Oh my god!
Wait,
If you
why
take
you
L,
find
you
out
come
so?
and defend your, you come and
You
defend
take
your team on the
Bro, you
stream
take
now.
L and come and defend your team on the
There's
stream,
no
bro.
harm. There's no harm. Sunday we'll be doing our first match live, right? So watch
Yeah,
along.
watch
We'll go,
along
we'll go against
Chelsea,
each
Liverpool,
other.
bro. Yeah,
So it should be
I don't like
fun.
when it is, man. It is what it is.
You say
So
you
we'll
don't like
see.
what? You
I
say you
don't
don't
like
like
playing
what?
Chelsea. I don't like playing Chelsea, like going against
It's fine.
Chelsea. So well, it is what it is. Say we don't need say we don't need
Anyways,
hindsight when we have cameras in real time. Very frustrating. I agree with you, man. I
listen,
agree with you.
yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
what
final thoughts for me. Final thoughts for me would be I don't know. I just think Mourinho has entered into the head of Maresca. That's the vibe I get. Do you get? But this match is dependent on Maresca. If he wants the game, he would win. If he wants it, he's not negative. He goes for it, right? He, I think we can win Benfica. We can win Benfica. To be honest, they are coming to our house. They should not have any joy. We should win them, right? So that's what I think.
Yeah, for me, I'm looking forward to seeing Galatasaray Liverpool playing. Mikitic has been, of course, had a great start to the season. One of the best
He's
striker
probably going to
starts so
score
far this
tomorrow.
season. Yeah, one of the best
He's
striker starts
probably
so
going
far
to
this
score.
season. Although Haaland is like the best striker right now in terms of form and the way he has been scoring,
In
but
the world.
I'm really looking forward to
Mm,
see. Yeah, I'm looking him, Mbappe, these guys they've been looking good. So I'm really looking forward to what
yeah.
Ekitike does tomorrow, and then we'll take it from there, one game at a time. One loss does not define our season, right? So one game at a time. Let's see how we bounce back from this So I'm looking forward to it. Anyways, thank you guys for coming to the stream. AB, Dara, SSB, Ikena, Dorcas, every single person that
Dorcas,
came and commented. You guys, my live
Jordan,
every single day. Join to as well, 5:30 p.m. CST. So make sure you guys come back to our lives. Tomorrow we'll talk about, of course, the Champions League. Every single game that happened in the Champions League, things that surprised us. We'll see what happens. Fingers crossed, we win.
the powerful
And
stream.
yeah,
Maybe
man,
tomorrow I wear my. Maybe tomorrow I pull up that my World
your
Champions
word.
jersey, my cabinet.
We'll see
Maybe
now. World champions, world
if we win.
champions. We'll see. World
Yeah.
champions. But yeah, you guys make sure you come back tomorrow. I appreciate you guys. Man, like this video if you've not done so. Subscribe. We're on the way to 3K subscribers before the end of the year. You guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good
Thank
evening
you.
and morning wherever you're
Yeah.
streaming from.